Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I've got a gift request from Dan Sigurdson, so this is going to be a trip. They usually are. Some of them are poignant, heart-tugging ones. Other ones are funny. The title of this one might be a funny one. Joe Eli's I Had My Hopes Up High. So Dan is somewhat of a fan of weed, as he's let us know on the channel, so no secret there. But Dan, thank you for this gift, my friend, and let's see where we go. I've done a couple of Joe's songs before, at least one anyway. Oh no, I've done two. This is my third one. So let's see what we've got. Here we go.
Well, I left my home out on the great high plains, headed for some new terrain, standing on the highway with my coffee cup, wondering who was gonna pick me up. I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high.
All right, what's the high?
Well, the first ride I got was in a dynamite truck. The driver kept telling me his bad luck. As we swerved around the curves, I began to shout. I said, hey, mister, would you let me out? I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high.
Where'd he say goodbye? Who? That has rockabilly feel. There's a lot going on in this bass.
And the next ride I got was with a man in trouble. The beard on his face was all in a stubble. Running from the law, he was going 99. I said, hey, mister, you're out of your mind. I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high.
You're gonna have to get your own car.
Oh, the next ride I got was with a preacher man. Told me that the wicked would be buried in sand. And don't know why I did it by the law's control. I said, hey, Papa, would you save my soul? I had my hopes up high.
Yeah, he said
I never
Papa.
thought that
Maybe father.
I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high.
Who'd he say goodbye to?
And I finally got a ride on a carnival train. Nearly blew away in a hurricane. I got to thinking about that preacher down in Louisiana. Now I'm sitting on the Delta sifting sand. I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high.
That, don't know why he left. Did he never thought he'd wonder why he'd ever said goodbye. So was he saying goodbye just to his parents? He was finally moving out of his home. He had to leave and go out on his own. Or was he with a woman and he's now out and, you know, it didn't work out. But it wasn't about weed, Dano. And did you do that to me as a trick? Like, because you knew what I'd be thinking when I read the title of this song. But that was just a fun song. Open-ended. it wasn't working out well for him. He wound up in the sand of Louisiana, or Louisiana, as he said. What else can you say? I mean, he wound up in bad situations as he was hitchhiking. That made him wonder why he was leaving. But the thing about having your hopes up high, that's just an expression generally used to say, like, I'm hopeful this next thing I'm going to do, this decision I make is going to work out well. And some decisions are bigger, more impactful than others. And obviously, he's making a decision to move somewhere. That's a big decision. And did it work out? I don't know, but he asked the father, he said Papa, to save his soul. So I'm guessing might be a Catholic priest who you normally call father, and he referred to him as Papa. I don't think he was referring to his own father, biological father, because he left home, whatever home was. But very different song, Dan. Very different. And instrumentation, the bass was moving right along. Piano was in there. The guitar was some quick picking up moments. Just kind of like a fun song. Just a quick ditty of a song. So, all right, I'm going to rate this one. And the intrigue and the musicianship and all this, the number that popped into my head was an 8.8. It was an interesting song is the best way I could put it. So anyway, nothing to do with weeds. So if you're disappointed, sorry about that. You can blame Dan, but every so often, Dan gives us a song like this, and there it is. All right, guys. Dan, thanks again, my friend. I hope you're doing well up there in Lumbee, British Columbia. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.